Hey Hatchlings, it's DragonFeather and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, I'm going to be doing another lunar cycle reading for you guys, but this one's going to be for the strawberry moon. I just wanted to mention really quick before we get into this reading that this lunar cycle reading is going to be much different than the last one I did because this lunar cycle reading I'll be doing live for you guys on camera rather than just sharing a reading with you guys that I already did for myself. So that's the little bit of difference here in this video compared to the previous reading that I did. And it's a little new for me, so I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope that this reading helps you. So if you are interested in the reading for the waxing full and waning moon of the strawberry moon, then please keep watching. The last one I shared with you guys went over really well, and I really loved doing it, so I think I might make this a regular thing on the channel if you guys are interested in that. Basically what this reading is I will be drawing 3 cards for all of those who are watching, including myself, for this next lunar cycle. 1 card for the waxing moon, 1 card for the full moon, and 1 card for the waning moon to get some guidance on where this next lunar cycle may take us in life and what we can improve on, what we desire, what we want to accomplish, and what we need to release in the cycle to come. So I'm going to go ahead and reset my deck because every single time I do a reading, be it for myself or for the Hatchling clan or for Dark Moon Coven, I always reset my deck because this way I know that I'm not getting duplicate cards, and also I know that the cards that I am, getting, the cards that come to me are the ones that I am seeking. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck and speed it up for you guys so you guys don't have to watch all of that because it's a lengthy process. So here we go.
Swimming through infinite waters, nothing can stop me now.
So now that we have our deck reset, it was quite a bit of a challenge doing that on camera. I'm going to pull the cards now for the waxing full and waning moon and get to the reading. So we have 1 card for the waxing moon, 1 card for the full moon, and 1 card for the waning moon. I just want to say that I am in no way a professional at doing this. I just love doing this in my pastime, and this is how I connect to my guardians mostly and get guidance in my everyday life, and I decided to share some of these readings with you, so I hope you enjoy them. So the deck that I'm using is the Oracle of the Dragon Fae by Lucy Cavendish. Can you see that? By Lucy Cavendish. And all the information, if you're interested in this deck, will be linked down below. And this is my absolute favorite deck to work with, and that's why I am using it today. For the waxing moon, we have the Time Guardian. I've actually never pulled this card before. And he says, you have time. In the book, it talks about the guardian speaking exactly to you. What he says is, if you feel you are short of time, send a thought message to me, the guardian of time, and I will send you all the help you need to meet your goals within the time you feel you have. And I feel that is so amazing because right now I feel a lot of us don't know why it feels like time is speeding up so quickly. I personally feel that way, and I often feel like, oh my gosh, I have so much to get done, but I don't have enough time. And even I think it's a famous quote saying, but the thing is, you think you have time, right? Well, I don't feel like I have time. I feel like all I have is right now, and sometimes that moves too quickly for me. But if you feel like you don't have enough time to get done what you need to get done, reach out to the Time Guardian to help you achieve your goals and to help you have the time you need. The Time Guardian is speaking directly to you, and he says, call upon me to create the time you need, and call upon me when you wish to speed time up too. And if you ever feel like you need to speed time up, maybe something is going dreadfully slow for you, then call upon this guardian as well. But above all, know that you are a timeless being. Know that you are dimensionally vast, that you are protected, cherished, and loved by the Time Guardian. From this time forth, you will become the time traveler you were born to be. That is part of all of your inheritance. I really love that, and I really think that a lot of us forget that we are timeless, that we are infinite, and that this illusion of time makes us feel bound to a certain mind prison, almost, if you want to think about it that way. But the thing is, it's not to be in control of time or not to be bound by time, but just to flow with time and to move in between different times and dimensional realities if that's something that you're interested in. It's okay to explore that, and it's okay to question how you feel about time. In the waxing moon, that's what we are doing. We have time right now. We just spent the previous moon, if you saw my previous reading. If not, I'll link it down below. But previous cycle, we were healing ourselves. We were understanding how to love ourselves and learning how to cherish the magic within ourselves. And now that we have done that, or we have taken the step forward to do that, the Time Guardian is here to let us know that we have time to get done what we want to get done, but we needed to heal first. Now that we have, it's time to get moving and time to understand that we have all the time that we need, but not to let that make us lazy, if that makes sense. Time Guardian really comes to us when we need to focus on not necessarily cramming so many things to do in one day, but rather understanding how time works so we can be efficient in what we're doing each day, rather than I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta clean the cat box, I gotta go to work, I gotta do laundry, I gotta clean the kitchen. Like, instead of being like that, it's like approaching it in a way that, what do I need to get done? How can I get that done and flow with time doing so? Not stressing myself out, but being efficient in getting my tasks achieved. I feel the Time Guardian is really necessary in my life right now. I'm really bad at time management, so I think I'm definitely gonna work with the Time Guardian in this waxing moon phase that we have. I wanted to share this particular blip with you from the book. It says, working with the Time Guardian. Nothing would make you happier than to start to greet the sunrise, to enjoy the sunset, to diminish and dampen the unnatural sources of light in your home that give the appearance of a uniformity of time. Time changes, flows, and moves as you interact with it, rather than entering into a struggle against it. Grow closer to natural time. Give yourself a watch-free day soon, and begin to understand what time it is from the solar position, the moon cycle, and how you feel. It will help maintain an abundance of energy, and it also means that you will be in the flow, making it impossible for you to be late to what it is you are meant to be doing. And I feel that is like such good advice. Like, get in touch with the natural cycles of time in the world in order to be more on time in your own life, because we are so disconnected with these clocks that we got. So let us go back to nature and discover what it is we need to connect with. Our next card is the full moon, and the full moon is, oh my goodness, every time I've gotten this card I have no idea how to pronounce it. Cherished, Be Light of Heart. Now this is a really good card too. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but this particular lunar cycle is for the strawberry moon. You may call it something else if you want, but for reference here in this video, I'm going to refer to it as the strawberry moon. Chenyuan or Chengyuan, I'm so sorry if I butcher his name, but he is card number 27 and his phrase is Be Light of Heart. And when he speaks to you, he wants you to know that it's okay to be happy. It's okay to play and laugh and do all of these fun childlike things. However, there is a time for serious cosmic matters, serious matters to attend to, but it's good to know the difference of when to be playful and when to be serious, rather than being too hard on yourself or not taking anything seriously for that matter. But he comes to tell you in this full moon that you are on the road to mastering magic. You are going to become a master of magic if you continue down the path that you are walking upon now. Rejoice in that, like take pride in that fact, and know that you have many more magical experiences ahead of you, even if you've already experienced some incredible things along the way already. And especially backed by your friends that you have made, not only in the Hatchling clan and over in the amino groups, but in the real world too, and maybe in other places online. Like, those friends are priceless, and it's good to work with friends and help each other grow. Sometimes I feel like in order for us to be playful, in order for us to be happy and laugh, we need to feel like we have time to do so. And sometimes when we put so much pressure on ourselves that we have to get things done, we have no time to be playful and lighthearted. And we need to understand that there's enough time. There's always enough time to be playful and lighthearted. So that's what I'm getting from that as well. Chen Yuan also comes here to tell you that you are very much needed on the earth right now. So if you have been doubting your value or your existence here on this plane, know that even if you may not know why you're here or your purpose for being here, know that you are needed here now more than ever, and that is why you are here. The next card for the waning moon and our last card is going to be the Dawn Watcher. Bells will ring. I love this card. We actually pulled this for a weekly reading in the Dark Moon Coven, and I really love this card's message. Alright, so this is card number 31, and it's the Dawn Watcher, and bells will ring. And he's here to tell us that we're never alone in this world. And I often, more than ever, feel alone during the waning moon. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but me personally, that's the moon phase that I struggle with the most. I do a lot of purging during that phase. I do a lot of crying, and usually my menstrual cycle will fall on the waning moon. And sometimes that's a bit of a struggle for me, though it makes sense because it's like a purging type of phase, and I feel like I purge a lot of negativity, a lot of what no longer serves me during my menstrual cycle. For all women out there, if that's something that you relate to, let me know in the comment section below. But the Dawn Watcher is here to let us know that we are not alone and that we need to wake up and pay attention to the signs around us that are telling us to take action one way or another. And the reason why this is so important for us is because the only thing that takes the power away from the signs that we see is by ignoring them. So if you see something and you think it's a sign and you ignore it, that takes the sign's power away. But if you see a sign and you go with it and you embrace it, then it could be life-changing, and it could be so much, and it could be filled with so much meaning for you, And I really love that about the Dawn Watcher. Dawn Watcher is here to tell you to pay very close attention to all different things in your life. And what do I mean by this? It might mean that during the waning moon, in this lunar cycle, you're gonna go through a spiritual awakening, or maybe a spiritual rebirth of some kind. I usually do during the waning, dark, and new moon. It's like a death and rebirth for certain parts of certain parts of myself. I think that the Dawn Watcher is here to tell us that we need to pay attention to signs from precognitive dreams, especially in the early hours of the morning. Any of the clairsenses, so like clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience. I know there's more, but like pay attention to those things. And if you're an empath, pay very strong attention to the messages you may receive when you pick up on other people's energies around you. And also pay attention to the animal kingdom too. Like, is your spirit guides trying to contact you? Are your dragon guardians trying to contact you? Like, what's going on? Like, just keep a watchful eye and be aware of the mystical world even while you're in the mundane. And I think that's pretty much it for our reading this week. I really love doing this, and I hope I get better at it, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. And don't forget to tell me if this reading was good for you. Leave a like on the video if it resonated with you, yeah? And that is it for our reading today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and it was a little new for me, so it was a little out of my comfort zone, but I really enjoyed making this kind of content for you guys. And let me know in the comment section below if you want to see content like this regularly. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. So much love to all of you guys. Thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. It means the world to me that you decided to click on this video, and I hope that this reading may have helped you in your life and in your journey in the next lunar cycle to come. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so because I post new videos every week. Yay! Yes, I do. If you are interested in some more magical content, then please click that subscribe button down below and click the little bell so you can have the magic in your life too whenever it gets uploaded, so you don't miss out. Yeah, that's about it. I love you guys so much. I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are today. But until next time, stay geeky, cheeky, and freaky! Little hatchlings, blessed be, and bye.
And it's funny that you think that I'm different when we're both made of what